I can tell you why. If I was a liberal, I'd want to defund the police. Simply put, human beings are evil people. Look at this. A man robbed his house, and the person is pleading with the robber to his note, please send me the memory card so I can have my picture of my dog I took before it died. In court, if you have a cell phone and it rings, they confiscate the cell phone. And if you don't pay the $100 to get it back, they destroy it. What if you got precious memories on that cell phone? What if you needed that cell phone? You need to get in contact with somebody. It's urgent at the court, but you can't because you can't now find the $100 to get it back or redeem your cell phone from the judge who took it because it rang because you sincerely forgot to turn it off. What if somebody needed a trip to the doctors and they were gonna call you after court and you were gonna call them and take them to the doctor to get his last shot he needed. He had the cure because he had rabies, and because you can't call him back, he dies of rabies. What when I was in jail, they would not give me my medication properly. I told her I mentioned that when I mentioned that to the judge before she threw me in jail. She gave me a few days before I had to go to jail. She was Judge Annette Turek. I told her, but they're not going to give me my medicine. I needed this medicine to sleep. Trazodone. She ordered that they give me my trazodone. But did they give it to me so I can sleep? No. The head nurse, Pam, some fat 300-pound incompetent, said we don't dispense narcotics in our jail. But the prescription was legally prescribed by a legal doctor, and the judge ordered it. I said, and somebody said, "Well, she ain't here." Talking about the judge now. So, and my third day in jail, she gave me someone else's medication because they transferred me to another cell, and they didn't get the paperwork. I could have died if I didn't notice that the medication looked different from the what I normally had. She would have given me the wrong medication. I could have died or have had serious repercussions, and she didn't give a damn. I'm just another jailbird to her. If you're in jail, they don't care about the system. Does not care about you. Now, if you're son of a politician or a celebrity, they will break the rules for you. But human beings are evil, especially today. They're hard. They're liberal. They're not soft and loving. Human beings are evil today. How can you love the human race when it's like it is today? Yeah, I got some friends who are soft. I love them, but the rest of the humanity, as far as I'm concerned, if they died tomorrow, I wouldn't even bat an eye. And in fact, I think to myself, good riddance. Just leave the people who love me, and the people who are loving to other people, even if they don't know me. Know me. The people who love me and the people who I love, just leave us alone, and take all these hard, Democrat, liberal, hateful, double standard, Christianity hating people, hating politically. Take out these politically correct people. Ever notice the stories like Cinderella and Pinocchio? Stories that are not politically correct are the best, most entertaining stories to listen to. Newsflash: this universe is not built around you, humanity. This universe is a cruel universe. Cruel things happen. Get over it. You can't pretend. You can't be politically correct and pretend everything's hunky dory because it's not. This world is not a rose garden. It's a hospital. It's a hospital, and we are sick people. Every one of us sick with sin. except Jesus Christ, who came to save us from sin. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. I'm. It is wrong that I'm so jaded and hostile. When but people make fun of me in downtown Kingston because I measure arms and persecute me because I'm different. My spirit calls for vengeance, for retribution. I don't mind being persecuted for Jesus Christ, but I will not be persecuted because I am who I am. I call for vengeance. And if they die, they die. Good riddance. I'm vindicated. But with somebody in jail, let's say I was bit by a dog and we didn't know if it had rabies, so I had to take a series of rabies shots. Let's say I had to take a series about go get 5 rabies shots. Let's say I had a son who broke curfew in the city, and if your son breaks curfew, they take the parent to jail. Let's say while I was in jail, I was due to get my 5th and final shot for rabies, so I wouldn't die of rabies. And the jail does not refuses for fear I might try to escape. It refuses to give me the rabies shot, and I die of rabies. You see, that's why people want to defund the police, because the police don't care about you unless you're a good-looking girl. Then they'll break the law for you. Wave that pussy in their face, they'll break the law for you. The police do not care. Once upon a time, police wanted to become policemen to do good. They say that today, but they're not doing good. Because what's good today, people call evil. What's evil today, people call good. So this world needs to be purged of humanity. The vast majority of humanity needs to go on to their afterlife, which I'm convinced will be in eternal hell. Dump them all down. Dump them all down. If you can't save them, dump them all down there and let them burn, burn, burn.